Try again. I'm sorry we had to cut the last stream a little bit short, but I did need to converse with my sibling and make sure they were alright. I apologize for that. I will apologize for crying stream. But no to say I want to keep playing the Water Corporation. But for now we are simply chatting and seeing if I actually feel like doing anything else. Yeah. Shouldn't I wait for you to get here to really talk about anything big or important that I do? I don't have any announcements I'm just saying. I'm talking just generally. Well, I know today has been... What do you want? My frickin' phone company is trying to get me to pay my bill and I can't pay it. Hello again, Rocket. Hello. I know I've asked this before, but how are you doing? How is everyone today? I am a mix of things today. Generally, a lot of things have just gotten on my nerves today. I didn't particularly like cutting stream earlier, but I really didn't have a choice. I needed to talk to my sister and help calm them down. And then I needed to get food. When I got food, I'm not hungry anymore, so yeah, I'm actually quite full. And then, like, Vi was going out and getting ready to get something to eat. My phone company sends me a text and is like, hey, paid so-and-so amount. Or whatever to reconnect your phone and your phone number to talk to your friends and family. I'm like, I can't pay that. I really can't pay it. I literally can't. And then, while I'm connected to the internet, trying to get my food, someone texts me, is like, hey, why do you stream? I'm like, oh, I stream so I can make people smile. And they're like, do you use OBS or Streamlabs? And I'm like, I use Streamlabs. And then they're like, well, that's great. I'm a graphics designer pro. I'm like, cool. I don't have money. Like, I'm not exactly quiet about this kind of stuff. I'm hardly paying rent. I can't pay my phone, though. I don't have a phone. I have a handheld computer. That's basically all my phone is now. My job has really screwed me over in every single way form possible. But it's okay. I'm living and I'm making it work. Let's see. If new people are here or just didn't see the last stream, we have about 14 new emotes, all of which are readily available to be used by anyone that is a tier 1 subscriber or higher. And then there are the free emotes that people get from just following the channel, which I'm sure a ton of people have just display on their channels for following. Honestly, over the next 2 days, streams will probably be very picked up and constant and frequent. Because I'm gonna be very bored for the next 2 days starting tomorrow. So like Wednesday, Thursday, streams on those days are probably gonna be fairly all-day streams, as the Final Fantasy 14 servers will be down for maintenance, so I can't play that. So I'm gonna be hella bored. I guess people just aren't interested or not free today. Because not many people showed up to the first stream, and not many people are here now, which is a little weird. Not many people are excited to bully me. Tuesday might just not be a good day for streaming. Oh, hey Zen! Yes, I found out last night that this model has all kinds of buttons that I didn't know about. And it takes like all kinds of insane combinations to adjust. I can make my tail wag. I can turn my hair pink. I can change the color of my stockings, and if the character is wearing shoes, I'm not gonna show those. And I can take the jacket off. Yeah, it's all kinds of stuff. I also realized I had like 2 more faces I could have used for emotes, but I don't have room for them. So, whatever, I guess. But if I recall correctly, the channel point reward thing for the RPG Maker stream is currently at 81%, with 25 days left on it. I can extend it, I just haven't bothered yet. Yes. Oh, good. Oh, yes, Spinny. Sounds a good one. Thank you for spending another 4,000 points on the RPG Maker stream at 91%, almost done. Thank you very much. I'm happy that you guys are, like, all willing to put channel points to that, because, like, it's fun. Hell. Well, I guess next stream is gonna be an RPG Maker stream. I'm not gonna do it this stream because starting up right now might cause issues. But I should be able to stream on Thursday, if not tomorrow after I get home from work. And depending if I'm dead tired from work or not, I will do an RPG Maker stream, and we will be working on maps and characters. Because I have a lot of references that I need to make. Do not forget. I'm not gonna forget. I have people to remind me about this kind of stuff, normally at least. But I'm not gonna let 20k of channel points go to waste. So how many wedgies they could have given me? A lack. That's a lot of wedgies. Wait, hold on. Okay, no. I want to make sure I didn't accidentally disable them last night before that weird stream. Thank you for the wedgies and... I know you can still give me wedgie as you have increased channel point rewards. But like, I will be setting it up. Can't get 5-minute wedgies right now. That's okay. Your channel points are gonna build up like really quick with a subscription. I have points to catch up on. Yes. Those the consequences of spending all of your points on the stream reward. But I'm not expecting a lot to come out of today. The stream earlier wasn't very productive and I had to cut early. I wanted to go for a full day of Lewd Corporation, but was not able to. Oh well, maybe Friday. And if I'm not busy playing the new expansion on Final Fantasy. I was caught up in EDF World Brothers. Fair. But I really didn't do all too much in Bonnet Corporation. We only got like an hour in. I dealt with Night of Despair. And in the middle of one of the dates I had to cut, so I got Snow White's apple, and I dealt with that. It's very weird because I had gotten whichever stat that it liked wrong. I liked repression more than anything, and I was like, oh, that's weird. But now I have Snow White's apple. I've gotten 2 of the weapons and 2 of the armors. And I've fully gotten everything from night. And I started training Zen and her oppression. I think she jumped up to 5 last I checked. So I need to train her instinct and attachment next. I have been trained. You have been trained some. You're nowhere near where I need you to be, but you're getting there. I need to fix the birch alert, as I don't really have a... I got my head by... Captain being dragged around the hill. Wedgie Queen into containments. I think I made the joke last time we streamed the Lobotomy Corporation. Back with the old model. That whenever the employees were just sick and tired of being put into danger, they would come into the manager's room and just wedgie me. It was a fun thought and a lovely idea in my personal opinion. Oh, eh. Cat would be more concerned about the well-being and sanity of others, and then wedgie. And the obvious thing. When you're actually thinking of being in that kind of situation, the well-being of others is... I'll let you know the truth. And the well-being of others would definitely be priority. We didn't have a lot of talking during the stream earlier, so I was a little bored, honestly. Even though I was playing Lobotomy Corporation, it's so much more fun when you actually have someone to talk to. Sending someone who just went through hell into an LF level container when others are people of it. Think a little bit. You were bored? It's okay. I just think Tuesday is not a real great day for streaming. As I don't know if Tuesdays ever have gone well for streams. I don't really pay attention too much. And it's been forever since I've held a steady schedule. Not even the toaster is streaming? What? Sorry, I had to grab something right quick going back. The shoulder wedgie for 5 minutes. Thank you very much. I will immediately put that in. Okay. Hell. Sorry about that. It's someone else, but I really didn't want to share the actual name since I do not want to get warned. On her behalf, I thank you for the wedgie. I saw they're gonna make those noises, so please wait for the queen return. Yes, I'm back. Sorry. I just had to grab something real quick. Something that was absolutely needed. I was even prepared today when I started stream. I have a bottle of water, like, right there and everything. And I know my character was looking at the Dr. 7 bot, the Dr. 7 can't, it's not sewed eyebrows. Good, I do not need to do a wellness check. Well, I will be doing a plasma donation on Thursday. So, I will be drinking a lot of water on Wednesday. And I'm gonna make sure not to eat a lot of greasy food this time. Today was my greasy food day. Tomorrow I should be able to actually go shopping. You did not redeem hydrate. You cannot trick me. I missed the opportunity would have worked otherwise, damn. Yeah, sure. I kinda wanna change my layout. Looking at all of this old stuff is... I feel like I should improve, you know? I don't have money. There's some free stuff I can probably look for. Another time. Shoulder wedgies kinda feel when you start pulling on them and get them up there, but once they're in, I don't really feel like anything. On the table I can't exactly fix. Because in order to avoid having the floating thing, I have my... I guess it could technically do some adjustment. Let's see. My problem is that I'd have to adjust everything. So I'd have to go down here. I'm still here. Don't panic. I'm working. I don't think I can do a mirrored flip. What does it look like? Oh, no, I get it. Phew. Oi. Oh, no. I need to stamp this. Yeah. That's that right button. Oh, please stay up. It. Spoke one high enough. And then I just realized this is much more complicated than I thought it would be. I'll show with these. I'm over here now. There we go. Thanks, technically I can put that, lock the door. Wanted to lock the flan. Bit. Lock that. Lock that. Ow. Table. There we go. Table. Ooh, fixed it. So, how is everyone doing? I fixed up my monitor. Oh, this looks a lot on mine. There we go. Now it looks like a sticker. Oh, sorry, I'll be right back. E? Why E? I'm back, by the way. Sorry. My body is reacting like it is. Yeah, it did. It's always hoarding time for me. Anyways, yeah. I got E. So, anyone has questions? Anyone has concerns? Anyone need advice with anything? I'll help if I can. Honestly, I don't know what to talk about right now. There's a bit of boredom and kitten check. Let's check on those kittens. Like, for me, normally after a stream, I kinda do my own thing and play video games, but the video game that I want to play is boring without my boyfriend. Both are still alive, but has been removed by half in a day, so she's been feeding them, or is a lot more active trying to walk. Cute. Happy they're doing well. I still closed, so I think day 4. Gotcha. So keep an eye on them. They can get in some pretty big trouble if we're not careful. Lights up at around 7, as well as walking around the same time. I think that generally depends. I don't know if that's like the eyes might be a set thing, but the walking I don't know about. I don't know, I've never raised kittens before. It's a general thing to look out for. Gotcha. Well, as long as they are doing well, then that's all you can really ask for. So, generally, I have absolutely no idea what I want to do. Cause fantasy's gonna be going down. I can't chat with my boyfriend. A lot of people just don't want to hang out with me for some reason. And I'm tired. Really an off day. Yeah, it is. My off days seem to generally persist for quite a few days. Which is generally why I don't stream all that much if I'm feeling off. As I got days like this, where I might be feeling dash, I try to stream and no, like one person shows up. When just a single person showing up, nah, I'm gonna be honest, not great for the mental health, but I try not to check how many people are watching, so. I tap my phone every once in a while to get a general feel of how many people are in chat and how many people are lurking. Because I want to thank the lurkers, because they are an essential part of the building experience for a community. As the more viewers we have, the higher up on the posting lists of channels we are, and the higher up we are, the more chances we'll have to draw people who could be interested. Of course, I'm always thankful for the active talkers, too. Games work, too. It depends on the game. A game that no one is really playing could be an okay try. But you definitely don't want to go for games that are overpopulated. Definitely those where you suffer. I'm just bleh right now. And me and my boyfriend have gotten into this habit of just using bleh to describe whenever I'm not feeling great. Because whenever one of us is not feeling great or we're just not into whatever we're doing, we'll just basically say bleh to each other. Which in my case is normally followed. I normally ask why bleh. But I haven't come to privy talk to him today, so a little lonely. I'm hoping he gets out of the hospital soon. Anyways, my troubles aside, Trinity, I kind of want to ask about games people are interested in seeing. But also, I can't really ask about games people are interested in seeing because I don't have money. If I had money, I can definitely tell you I'd be playing frickin' Elden Ring right now and Shadow of the Earth Tree, but I don't have money to get either of them on Steam, so that I can't. Can do polls, that's true. The problem with polls is normally whenever I go to Twitter to do polls, it's just... I'm saving up for Gran Turismo 7 for PlayStation. I don't think I've heard of that. But the last time I did a poll on Twitter was for the model. And then I had gotten 15 votes in total out of like 2,000 followers. So seems like people on Twitter aren't exactly enthused to see me back, unfortunately. It's a racing game. You just race, and there's a lot of scenery in the game. It looks realistic too. I like games that are very pretty. Don't get me wrong. I hate how a lot of video games are like, let's be super realistic. Oh, it's a video game. Let me get away from the real world, please. But that's my personal thing when it comes to video games. I don't like games that look super realistic. Depends? What does it depend on, then? By all means, please help me make a better poll. Ramming into the side of the road, riding off with a small dent is not realistic when going at 120. Yeah, that's true. Itchier. So some games where you aren't superhuman, you have to watch out for more realistic durability of your character. You can definitely have some fun. In my opinion, it depends on what kind of systems you're using. Because if you want me to run a game that has, like, oh, this specific limb has this amount of damage, and this specific limb has this amount of damage, and if you get too much damage on that specific limb, you can't use it. That's a bit much, in my opinion. But for, like, games that have durability for weapons and items, like, I can understand if the durability has a certain amount of uses and whatnot. That's different than having to repair clothes and armor. Okay, sword, no armor against you. You can't take a lot of hits, I mean. You were up against a sword. It depends on what I have. Because if I have a bow and arrow, I'm gonna win. I don't care about armor. If I have a bow and arrow, I can kite. If I have a lance, I still have the upper hand. Go jab in your chest, I roll most likely get you death. Yes, and that's why I like when certain games have more variations of difficulty than simply, oh, it takes 100 hits to kill you, or it takes 1 hit to kill you. I don't like games where I get one shot, but I also don't like games where I feel like a god. So you'll never really see me playing, like, frickin' shooting games. Especially, like, Fortnite or Battle Royales like that, where you only have 1 life. Because it takes, like, 1 person with a sniper rifle and 1 unfortunate move, and just blam, you're dead and you're out of the game. It's a game where you're squishy, but you can defend, wait it out, and punish while making sure you yourself do not get hit in return. Makes for a better experience. Yes, a diverse opinion. I don't want to die in 1 hit. If I die in, like, 3 hits, generally that's okay with me. As long as I'm not dead within 0.5 seconds of whatever I'm doing, then, like, that's better. As long as I have, like, a fighting chance, then yeah. Like, I'm the girl who went to go and challenge the actual Moog, whatever you want to call him, Lord of Blood and Elden Ring at, like, level 63. I did that. I got about halfway through the fight until I realized I couldn't beat him at level 63. getting jumped by a croc kills you in 0.5 seconds. You have nothing to defend yourself with. Crocs aren't always aggressive. And if you're going to an area where crocs are, you generally know ahead of time that there could be crocs there. And like I said, I play games to get away from reality. I don't want to die in 0.5 seconds simply because, I took a bullet to that chest, or I get stabbed by a sword. Like, I don't like instant death at all, really. I don't like instant death in the games that I've run. I don't like instant death in the games that I play. I don't like instant to death combos. I hate all that. I like fighting games for the challenge of fighting other players that actually play fair and don't spend 84 hours or more trying to perfect a singular combo so that they can just infinite you from full health to absolutely nothing the moment they have you. Okay, so the games that you're hitting at, you have an HP bar. If you not watch it, it will defeat out real fast in seconds if you're reckless. The proc is around 200-ish damage. However, you can, funny enough, perfect parry a croc. My assumption is that you're talking about like Sekiro or something. But I have absolutely no idea. Which ends up. And I'm certainly not good at perfect parry. In fact, in games, I try to avoid parrying because I suck at it. Timing is like one of my worst abilities. If I try to parry something, you'll just see me parry, and hopefully it works. Most times it doesn't. Which is why I also suck at Sekiro. But, parrying is a bit jinx, sometimes it doesn't work. She'll get damage reduction regardless, even if you did it earlier, but... Then, I think it's obvious I don't know what game you're talking about. So, like, if you're just gonna hint around and like, oh, this game's perfect parry, this game does this game does that. I have no idea what you're talking about. Just fucking spit it out. And if it costs money, immediately know I cannot get it. I don't mean to be rude, but I also don't like spending 45 minutes to an hour when someone is trying to beat around the bush for me to guess a game I've never even heard of. Apologies. I get a little worked up sometimes. I'm sorry about that. I'm sure that this game, where you switch characters, as you recruit to control them, being soul mask, and yes, it's money. But I'm not saying get it, I'm just thinking on the realism aspect. Yeah, no, I've never heard of that before. How much squish you are and running into a camp by yourself against 10 men at once will get you killed. Yeah, no, never heard of it. There are a lot of, like, Souls-like games I want to get and I want to try, but they cost like $40 to $60 a piece. Nah, I can't afford that. But again, there are like a ton of demos I could play and only get so much. To know super shields and ultra skills to take on enemies, approach slow, take pot shots, lure away. Yeah. Like, I get what you're saying, Zen. Like, you're on a topic that I literally can't talk about, so my participation in the conversation on this specific topic is very minimal. There's not much I can say. Like, you're mainly talking, and I'm just kind of like, yeah, that sounds cool. Yep, sounds cool. Wish I could try it, but sounds cool. Was more general at the same time. Think I talked too open and yet too closed. But it's whatever. I'm just... Give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, Nick. Sorry about that. Need to clear my head for a minute. If you want to set up family shares in, like, you can talk to me over Discord. We might be able to set something up. Thank you for the wedgies. So if you're causing a headache, you didn't cause a headache. It's just my mind being stupid again. Nothing to worry about. My mind gets like that sometimes, and there's nothing really that can fix it besides taking like a minute to try and clear my head. With all things considered, Thank you again for the wedgies and... yeah, all things considered, I don't remember if a lot of people remember this. Like, some people in the group probably have figured it out. I do have some anger issues. Mainly that I try to avoid those. Sometimes multiple singles can be good too, yes. My anger issues generally don't tend to flare up. And I try to distance myself from anything that could be making me angry when I get in those kind of moods. Not like anything here was making me angry. I just felt my mind getting a little towards that point. So I generally, when that happens, I take a step back. I take a calm down a bit. Take a drink of water and I'm good. Your cat girl here has a lot of issues. Lots of them. I generally don't like to talk about them. You say that, Zen? But that is what I did. I took a drink from my water bottle. I hit myself a wedgie. I stepped away from the computer for a minute, and I came back. That's literally what I did. Generally, my sparse. I haven't gotten angry in probably around a year and a half. And normally I don't get worked up on stream. But it kinda happens when I don't give myself stress relief. But I do my best to try and keep a smile. I don't like being angry. I don't like being sad. I like smiling, and I like seeing other people smile. Even if it might not look like the model is smiling, I am smiling. I just have resting bitch face. Oh. Ah. I was yawning. I had my eyes closed. It actually startled me. Thacker. It's all good, no worries. Ugh. Generally, I don't really have much to talk about, though. I wanna play on Ring, and I wanna do the Shadow of the Earth Tree DLC, but I, one, don't have Elden Ring, and two, I don't have the DLC. Just I thought it would be funny. It was funny. As I close my eyes to yawn, I hear a loud quack in my ears. I'm like, oh god, what was that? What was that? Let's see. I don't think anything especially good has happened on YouTube recently. We're still at like 121. And then on Twitch, as you can see out there, we're at like 272. 300. And we're really close to the 275 goal. So, spread the channel. Let's get those subscribers and let's get up to the Lethal Company stream. Which I may try and include some of the community members from my Discord. Cause it's just more fun with people. But I don't know. I don't even know if Lethal Company will run well with stream. And then... I know I got lucky and I told everyone on Twitter there at Drawn Firefly that I drew Firefly. It took me about like 60, 70 pulls to get Firefly. And I was leveling her up earlier before stream. I probably have a lot of energy I could use now, but I don't want to get on just yet. And then eventually I need to... It's gonna have to be in Dawn Trial, but eventually I need to level up my... frickin'... The only one I don't have at AB. I was just super tired, guys. I'm sorry that I'm not very talkative. I want to be talkative, I want to have conversation topics, but oh god, tired mind is just not in the place to be horny, and it's not in the place to think about wedgies, and like, I just need conversation topics, like questions or directions on where I can go or whatever you guys want to talk about. I'm a bad streamer, I know. Animals? Like, what about animals? I don't have any animals. And... Ah! I mean, like, my parents have, like, 2 dogs, but that's as close as I have to any animals. We live in an apartment, it costs, like, $200 just to get an animal in. Will you take some yourself? Do you like specific ones? Do you want to know about things? What? Like, I like all kinds of animals. And like all kinds of animals like me. My family normally calls me an animal magnet, as I have gotten, like, aggressive dogs before to let me pet them, and they have become friendly most of the time after I do so. And whenever an animal is presented with the option of me and everyone else in the room, they come to me. Favorite dog breed? I don't know a lot of dog breeds, honestly. Oh, no, we had a dog. We had two dogs. We had two dogs back where I lived in my old house. And they were whites. And they were pure whites. Westies? No, that's probably not it. They were like pure whites. And they were very sweet, very loving dogs. One of them absolutely hated me until I sat along with it in a room for like 2 hours. And it liked me. Because I learned I wasn't bad and I wasn't gonna hurt it. I think the breed's called a Westie, I don't know. But if I had to choose between cats and dogs, I would definitely choose cat. Because I identify as cat. Mizo, my dog is a Gisu Maltese and he's 119 years old. Is that a mistype? Or is that 119 in dog years? So why not ferret, snake, turtle, etc.? I could probably live with a ferret. I could definitely live with a turtle. I can't do snakes. Oh, no snakes for me, please. I am afraid of snakes. But if I ever get an animal, there's a very kind of ones or overdramatic ones which are always kind of funny. Probably. Then I've seen like some YouTube shorts of some ferrets and a woman that likes to bury her ferrets in macaroni or whatever. It's really cute. I love it. I'm not really sure, but that's what my parents said. I think it's dog years or human years. I'm not sure what I've I'm pretty sure that it's dog years, because if that dog is alive for 119 years, that dog in dog years so for like 1,000 years old or something. Most dogs only live like 20 total years, I think. At most. I've seen that YouTube before, but I forgot what her name was. She always talks for what ferret. Yes, I have one. If I had to choose a cat breed that I would more, I would definitely go with the one that my sister's friend said me for the plush. It's a calico. Calicos are cute. Might not actually be a brand name. Brand name? Breed name. My bad. Generally though, I think I'd get along with most any kind of animal as long as it's not a snake. Or a mouse. Or a rat. Those are like the 3 things I can't stand. I really am, cat. Itchy neck! Ah! Eh. I find it a little funny, honestly. I specifically name the stream that we're live and it's horny hours, but no one's being horny and no one's asking what questions about wedgies or anything. That's just funny to me. You guys are just being respectful, and I enjoy that. But also, again, shit Twitter. And I'm one of those people that will never call Twitter X. That will never be a thing in my mind. Twitter will always be Twitter, never X. What caused me to be into wedgies? Oh, I've been asked this question hundreds of times. I've always been happy to answer. It started out with just simply pictures for me. And pictures eventually turned into trying it. And trying it turned into liking it. And after I liked it, I couldn't stop. And just generally after, like, a few years of doing wedgie RP, my mind for some reason said, hey, let's try streaming. And my mind was also like, hell yeah, we already have the equipment. What are we gonna do with? Like, what's gonna be our main focus? And then my mind responded to itself, wedgies. And like, my mind also then just responded, wait, what? And now here I am. That is how I technically started this channel in a nutshell. Clapping? Why clapping? Like, personally, when I had started this channel, I never thought I would even get 100 followers. Because how I said it, that was awesome. But when I started the channel, I never thought I would even get 100 followers, despite having, when I started, over 1,000 followers on, like, Twitter. And I definitely never thought I would get sponsorships. I used to get sponsorships, but I've been so infrequent that I just don't get them anymore. Which is okay, I guess. But I was really interested in the ones that I was getting anyways. Much less, I didn't think that I'd be, like, on the way to 300 followers and over halfway there. It's amazing, honestly. And I sometimes forget that I did this. Yeah, I'm not making money off of it besides, like, ads and shit like that. At the same time, wait, I can't help but look at this and say, man, this channel actually exists and I'm the one running it. By the way, one day in the future, maybe I will buy a Mizo sticker. Or maybe one day in the future we'll have a lot more merchandise to be available for a lot cheaper than what other places will be selling them. Personally, I don't like asking for money to make stickers and just send them to fans for free. I would, but I can't. I don't have the money to do that. Nor do I have the artistic skill. Mizo plush whenever someone contacts me to make one, but I highly doubt that will ever happen. Because in order to get the attention of those kinds of people, that number up there needs to change from like 272 to like 2,000. And that's the only way we're gonna like draw the attention of those kinds of people. I can make those kinds of things for me, because I can't make them. We have to... If we want those kinds of people, we have to share the accounts and get subscribers on YouTube and followers on Twitch. Maybe even subscribers on Twitch. Like, I don't want to tell people that money is required, but... Subscriber count normally tells people that, yeah, people are interested in actually paying for this creator's content or whatever. In order to get those kinds of things, unfortunately, you do have to put in a lot of effort, and a lot of people have to actually like your content. And I don't think I put out good enough content for 2,000 people. But I'd love to one day. Imagine how many people would be smiling if I actually had 2,000 followers. Sorry I went on a rant there. Imagine how many wedgies I would be getting if I had 2,000 followers. Oh dear lord. If I get 2,000 followers, I might not be able to do wedgies. Oh no. I don't think I thought this account through. And I think it took this long for me to realize it. But, But, yeah. If we want things like a Mizo plush, I can't make it myself. So we have to draw the attention of the people who want to make these things for these kinds of channels, and people who are okay with making plushies that you can technically wedgie, and other things like that. And I don't know how to con people. I don't know what sites do them. I don't know if they're doing applications or sponsorships. I'm not good at finding these things out, and I'm not good at managing myself. You guys know that I have like nearly 300 followers on Twitch, and I don't have a manager? I'm my own person, I'm my own manager. A lot of the people that have attempted to be my manager in the past have tried to motivate me with saying, like, hey, you promised these people this, if you don't do it, they'll be disappointed. And that just didn't mix well with my depression. And like, yeah, I know that I promise streams sometimes, and I have to cancel and move things around because my mental health is being literal shit. There's not really much I can do about it. I try to push past everything that I can. But yeah, I don't have a manager, I don't have an editor, I don't have an artist. All I got's me. All I got's me and, like, my two mods, which are Zen and Seto. And Dan, I think. Did I mod Dan? I forget. I think I modded Dan. And the only mod that really shows up frequently is Zen. And I'm happy that he does. But they do. She has, I don't know, whatever you want to be called. I said I'm thankful that you're here you're here being the mod. Cap, jeans, and don't mind. I meant your pronouns, but okay. Had it in the background. Yeah, fair enough. Teddy? Okay, gotcha. Now, generally, I'm looking at this content of mine. I'm looking at my follower count. And I just think that I'm not gonna get a lot more places on my own. But I also don't have anyone I can turn to be able to help me in this kind of stuff. Because viewers share the channel at their discretion. I ask people to share the channels infrequently, mind you. I don't ask for it very often. Because I don't like the channels that are like, in your face, share the channel, share the channel, share the channel, share the channel. Like, that's annoying. I don't want to do that. And so, I'm looking at my channel and I'm like, this is a steady growth process that I'm in. And in the last, 2 to 3 months, my subscriber count on YouTube has gone up from about 70 to 121. For my name while I was looking through a game and got confused at what I missed. Yeah, you don't need to worry. I'm just talking about how I'm basically running this channel on my own. And how that, as much as I would love to keep these things going, a lot of my content is honestly a lot better if I have someone to talk to. You know, I can ask you anything. At the same time, there's certain points where I can't ask things of you. Where asking things of you is either too much or literally impossible for you to do. Heh. I'll be honest. If this channel can get sponsorships, I want to get them. It would be impossible minus wedgies. But I want to get sponsorships. You obviously can't give me sponsorships. And I want to get sponsorships. Simply because I don't want to have to look at my viewers and be like, hey, money is a thing that I need to run my content. I don't like asking for money. I don't like asking anyone for money, and I especially hate making debts. So, sponsorships and ads are the very few things that I'm constantly trying to be I'm looking for this. I'm looking to be involved in that kind of thing. Exactly. You can't exactly provide me a lot of stuff. As a friend, you're doing amazing. And that's all I really ask of you. The only thing that I wish some people would do... Well, none of my friends, besides, Zen and Blank, or ever show up to this channel, really. And I can understand why. The things that I do here are very awkward for normal people. And can be very hard to get used to. Dan comes around with a meme? No, Dan doesn't really come around anymore. And the last time I saw Blink was when I tested out the new model, which was a few days ago. But so they still come around every now and again. Like, the one thing that, like, this channel really needs right now is to just be shared with more people. And I get that people want to share this channel for very specific reasons. I get that. If you think that this channel and sharing it will compromise you, don't do it. But if you're comfortable with sharing the fact that wedgies can be an interesting topic of conversation, as well as a trans cat girl who is just wanting to make you smile, or generally just the games that I play are somewhat interesting, like, share the channel. It's really all I ask. I don't need your money. I could use your time, but I don't require it. The most I ask is just follow. Follow the channel. That's all there is I need. There is one more, but that is mean to join a circle of random tubers. And I'm not particularly comfortable with that. Like, I've done applications for... People probably haven't heard me actually say this before. I've done applications for Hololive. I've done applications for Niji. I've done applications for other various Vtuber groups here and there, and I've been denied at every possible turn and corner by these groups. And I could imagine for obvious reasons. One, because I mainly use a voice changer. Two, because my entire content is wedgie-based and it's quite awkward for normal people. And generally that I had very compromising images used to be posted on my Twitter. And I'm very adult-oriented, which a lot of VTuber groups are not adult-oriented. Which is why I'm not particularly looking to join, like, VTuber groups or anything like that anymore. Because I know that in the end I'm just gonna try to invade Fillion. That fella's nuts. Fillion is not gonna give me the time of day. If I try to, like, contact Fillion, I highly doubt she's even gonna look in my general direction. Like, people can send requests for her to check out my channel, then Jen probably not gonna get any reaction from it. I'm not gonna invade someone's stream. They're doing the artwork, damn it. You cannot do that near my window, thank you. Bitch. Eh. Again, do not be afraid to ask. I'll be the last to leave this. But, yeah, I know. I'm not comfortable going to these larger streamers and talking to them myself. I literally can't do it. Because my mind is gonna stop me at every turn. Like, I think about contacting Markiplier. 1, I'm adult-oriented. 2, Markiplier is a very famous streamer who's been working on movies. And he's not even a Twitch streamer, usually. And he's huge. Like, there's no way he's gonna look at my direct message. There's no way he's gonna look at my stream. And there's no way he's gonna even be okay with my kind of content. I think about trying to contact Fillion. Yes, Fillion's absolutely nuts. I've seen her contents. Not particularly a fan of her content, but I have seen her content. I do watch shorts every now and again. But there's no way she's gonna look in my general direction. I'm much too small for that. And those thoughts are the things that stop me from contacting anyone that's slightly bigger than me. Sometimes you just gotta poke them. Zin, one of the things you're forgetting is that I have a massive amount of anxiety. And one of the things that I absolutely hate is that one time I thought of something. And I sent a fake YouTuber a direct message stating in detail about how I wanted to run this sort of thing and offered to do this something for a group that they could put together. Not even a week or two later, they post their own video about the specific content that I messaged them for. So they took my idea, pretty much is what I'm getting at. Yeah, exactly. A lot of YouTubers steal and use each other's ideas and content. Not a YouTuber, I'm a Twitch streamer. Even though I post these streams to YouTube, I'm not technically a YouTuber. I do all of my stuff on Twitch. I'm not a person that is okay with stealing other people's content and using it as my own. They like the idea, yes. Which is why I'm doing my own thing. Which is why I have a D&D stream primed up for the 30th. But the fact that it angered me is that they never responded and then even say thank you for the idea or anything like that. I don't mind people using my ideas and my content. I can't do the same. I can't take someone's content and brand it as my own. I'm literally too nice for that. But honestly, I didn't care. Cause D&D is like a massive thing people just enjoy generally, and that they could have looked at some other streamer or other YouTube's content and said like, oh hey, this is a hit, we could do this. It's normal unless it's a tight-knit group. They will never even give anyone the time of day. It's YouTube, they think on each other's ideas without mentioning any other. Which is why I don't particularly like talking to a lot of YouTubers. But generally, if someone texts me and it's like, hey, I'd like to set this up with me, I'm like, yeah, sure, we can attempt. Just give me, like, time, give me ideas I can work with, give me a time frame. Like, I'm not good with planning. I'm good with money. Yeah, them doing it sucks, but it means it was a good idea, so you working on it yourself is a good step to getting bigger as a streamer. Again, which is why I'm running my own D&D campaign on the 30th. Streaming it. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna enjoy it at least. Besides, if they only do like once, they will lose those people as well. Yeah, I think their video was like a one-off thing, so I definitely don't think they're keeping the people they got from my idea. I'm not gonna state who it was, by the way. I respect privacy more than to state who it was. Yet I also don't want to jeopardize them, because then I get pulled into drama, and I don't want to get pulled into drama. Can't do the tier 3 jokes, sub-jokes yet. Like, we have a tier 3, you just don't have anything for it. I have like one emote for tier 2. That's about it. Still working on that. Thank you for the hydrate. I have the water bottle right here. Thank you very much, Dan. One day I can say I'm a tier 3 and a mod. Any memes? I don't think we have any memes revolving this channel just yet. Like, I'm not against them. Like, go ahead. If you guys want to make memes around the channel, like, yeah, do it. If you find something meme-worthy, then go ahead. I don't care. I don't mind. Memes can help grow. Rather than the whole Mizo cute debate. That was a while back, though. The Mizo is cute debate only turned into a debate because I have extreme dysphoria, as well as I absolutely hate myself back then. I no longer hate myself, and I've started wearing clothing that makes me feel more euphoric. So, yeah. I'm cute. I'm very cute. I deserve happiness. I can argue that sometimes, but overall, yes, I also believe I deserve happiness. I believe everyone deserves happiness in their own way. But back when I was streaming during that entire debate, I was wearing clothes of a gender I didn't want to be defined as, and only allowed to wear those clothing. I was never allowed to express myself or wear the clothes that I wanted to. The moment I moved into this apartment, that debate ended. Because I was wearing dresses, I was wearing panties, I was wearing anything and everything I could that could make me feel like I'm actually myself. And it sucks, because I'm moving out of this apartment on the 27th of next month, and I'm moving back in with my parents. And while they can't say anything about what I have in my closet, I basically will not be allowed to wear the clothing I actually want to wear outside of my room again. My parents, unfortunately, do not approve of who I am. But it's whatever. I don't particularly care what they think anymore. But I will respect rules. I know that there was one character in the fantasy life of a maid that people really felt bad for the way I wrote them. But I think her name was Nina. She was she was a new maid that was trying to impress one of the main characters. But failed horribly. Otherwise, I don't think we had any real memes around. And I'm gonna say this since it's been a while since I said this in the stream. We have had about 14 new emotes that have passed the process to be approved. So everyone that is tier 1 will have about 23 emotes, 22 emotes that they're able to use during my stream and anywhere else on Twitch. And 5 emotes that are absolutely free whenever you follow the channel. So, if you could spread the channel. Yes, Wa is one of them. I gave them funny names. I gave the names I thought were funny. But, yeah. Just spread the channel so we can get more followers and maybe we can attract the people that actually have money for subs. And maybe they'll give money for some people. Gift subs are always a thing. So gift subs are always nice to get. If people have the money to spare. I'm not yet for subs. I'm mainly looking for that follower count to go up. Because more followers means more chances for sponsorships and whatnot. I'm sorry, I'm adjusting. I am. Letting my stop yard work. Nice. No more loud noises, please. I'm also not expecting, like, big changes to happen overnight. Like, anyone that expects big changes to happen overnight is, Are you back? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Huh. Okay, we back. I saved it. I'm so sorry about that. I have no idea what happened, but I fixed it. What were we talking about? Oh, generally, what I basically said was that I just want to see that follower count up there go up. I'm not in it for money from viewers. I'm more looking to try and get sponsorships, because that doesn't require you guys to do anything. Unless it's like playing a free game or something. And then, like, that's about it, yeah. I was just basically saying that more followers, more sponsorships and whatnot. So, spread the channel. Beyond, like, the channel point redemptions to give me wedgies, we also have the emotes that I have put several minutes into working on. And then all of the streams that I do, these ideas aren't easy to come up with. Especially D&D ideas. It's really hard to mash them all together and make a working campaign and try and get several people's schedules to work in a single line that we can play a game. And not for money or anything, just click the share button. Send the stream to people that might find it interesting. That's all I want. Oh, and Lord, I'm tired. I'm good. And now I'm out of topics to rant about. Damn. And generally, for those that are wondering what are the subjects to talk about, there are very few subjects I want to avoid on my streams, especially when we're doing like talking stuff and I'm sometimes not thinking through my answers. I do not want to talk about the following things: politics, religion, generally anything that could be found offensive to the LGBT community, and all of their inclusiveness. And that's about it. Everything else is pretty much fair game. I will answer any questions. I will talk about anything if I have something to talk about. I will give my opinions. I will look at art. I will be horny. I'm always horny. And just generally, yeah. So, like, don't be afraid to ask questions. I'm not easily offended, and you're not gonna drive me away easily. You can ask then. I am not easily driven away. Hold on. What was it? Trolling? No. Come on. Oh, dear lord. There we go. I erased my mouth. I thought I had an extra thing. Like, I don't think it... I thought I had cat mouth. Whatever. You're back. You tried to get AI to come with some wedgie topics? I wonder how that went. That being said, did you guys know that there is a website with chats with AI that can give you wedgies? I found it recently. I've known about it for a few months, actually. Yeah, it's not great at it, but, like, they can. I would have to get the name of the site. It's pephop.ai. TEPHOP.ai. And there are a lot of NSFW stuff that RP was there. I actually quite frequently... I need to grab my phone charger, hold on. I'm taking this with me. It's not far away. Adjusting this couch pillow. It's not easy every time I have to sit down. Let me put my phone up. And I think Pephop also allows you to customize your own character and make replies for it. Which, if that's the case, if we get a lot of subscribers on Twitch, I might try to make a Mizo AI. Depends. I'm low. Hell, Ant really did fight me last night. So it is pephop.ai. TEPHOP.ai. Let me recheck that. Yeah, that is correct. And I use that site generally whenever I want to do RP now. Of reasons. Still not gonna tell what those reasons are, so don't ask. That's too personal. Any other questions I will happily answer, if there are any. Take it granted that you need to make an account to do the RP. At the same time, once you make an account, you're able to chat for a limited time with the NSFW ones, or the safe for work ones, I don't know. The amount of messages that you have are tied to your account. And for the love of me, I've never been able to figure out how many messages you're able to actually send before it cuts you out. You know what would be great to be sponsored by? The Wedgie Buddies website. That'd be pretty cool. Typically anything that is like wedgie related, if they sponsor me, that'd be pretty cool. But I highly doubt that stuff's gonna happen. Okay. Are there any other topics that I can think of? Nope. Free and empty. Anyone got some topics of conversation? 'Cause I'm a little bored. Amazon dance for you, baby. Okay, I'm done dancing. Jimmy, thank you for the apology. Thank you for the atomic wedgie. Whenever I think about the channel's progress, I always start getting stressed for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. Well, it seems like stream is kind of winding down at this point. I'm not really sure what to do or talk about. So generally, if no one has any conversation topics, I might just end stream. So if you want to keep stream going, give me a topic of conversation. If not, remain quiet for the next 3 minutes. And then I will know whether we should end stream or continue. As I've been quite hard to... I've made a lot of bad choices I probably shouldn't have made. Definitely shouldn't have done the stream, honestly. But it's whatever, I enjoyed it. I have enjoyed talking to everyone. I've enjoyed the few wedgies that have happened today. And I'm hoping that next stream is a little bit better, and that whenever I stream the not doing yard work, screw you guys. I started an account on the site, and it's good. I'm glad you like it then. There's a lot of choices on there, and some of them are better than others. And no, just know that I use the site. That's about it. Lone Wanderer, thank you for the wedgie. Hey, the wall. I'm sorry, wall. I wanna tell to my boyfriend. Oh, I thought he responded, it just didn't tell me. Okay. Trying to find the ring girl from the movie The Ring. Blah. Alright. Well, they're starting to really do some work beside my window for some frickin' reason. So, thank you guys for coming today. I appreciate it. If you're watching... If you're watching from YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. As, the more subscribers we get, the higher and more attention we get, obviously. If you're watching from Twitch, please follow. I'm trying to avoid you hearing all of the weird noises coming from the lawnmowers right outside my frickin' window. Follow channel. That's all I already got. I'll see you guys next time I stream for the RPG Maker stream. Whether it might be tomorrow after I get home from work, or on Thursday. Maybe Friday. Probably Thursday. Or tomorrow. So either the 26th or the 27th. Look for an RPG Maker stream, and it should be happening. I will let you guys know in advance, hopefully. Depending on what time I get home. Thank you guys for coming. And I'll see you guys next time. Computer.